If he's from Ocean Avenue, he got to tap in.
Yo.
And not only that,
talk to him.
I'm in Brooklyn right now shooting the Showtime TV show, Flatbush Misdemeanors.
Whoa! Oh wow!
He started early. You started
off early, Sticky.
Listen.
Hold up, Stick. Let's introduce you correctly. We have Sticky Fingers from Flatbush, Queens, New York City, on hip hop star, movie star, director, and one ill-ass motherfucker from the streets of Flatbush. We salute you, Sticky. What up?
Yo, it's crazy because we sit here trying to count shows. I'm sitting here like Blue Bloods, Blaze, CSI Miami, Shield, this, that, and you come right in and just fuck up the whole count and just add a whole new one.
Yo, big up Flatbush Misdemeanors, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we
had right now, Great Point, Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Williamsburg.
We could have came over there, Stick. We could have came right there.
Yeah,
I thought you was in LA. He was in LA, guys. So how you doing, Stick?
I'm chilling.
Onyx in where your homie at? Your homie, hold on. Federal Star in the building.
What up, bro?
What up,
yo,
peace, up, never down. You know what I mean?
The building was good, man.
Good, man.
Shout out to you, Fredjo. Like we just told Sticky, it's an honor to have you on the platform.
I appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Superstar, hip hop star, movie star, all in one. So you know what I mean? This is my brother Sonny Winters, and we here to talk to y'all today. How y'all doing?
Flatbush in the building, you know?
Ah, damn, we like that. We like the way you talking already, God. We like
what side of the bush y'all from or started out at or what?
Flatbush, like the junction, Ocean Avenue. You know what I mean? Ocean Avenue 8.
Ocean Avenue what? Come on, Stick. Tell the people Ocean or what?
Like that. Midwood.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
I was on East 18th Street though.
Cotillia Road.
East 18th and what, bro?
And Cotillia Road.
Get the fuck out of here. You by MGP side.
Right up the street from Beverly, Albemarle Road, Tennis Court.
You know about TC?
Come on, son. That's my block.
All right. So if you know about TC, tell us something about TC, bro. Tell me people that you can make. I got everybody on TC too.
I'm saying,
big up the Vanderveer projects.
That's where I'm from. Vanderveer.
We was young niggas in Flatbush though. You know what I'm saying? Before we moved to Queens, we was outside though. You know what I'm saying? We was like 14, 15, 16, teenagers
though, yeah.
You know, we was outside, you know.
All right.
Yo, there was these two white boys, they was twins, named Jimmy and Joey that lived on my block. I don't know what happened to them niggas, man.
Jimmy and Joey. I'll find out.
Two wild white boy niggas. They was twins.
Okay, I'll find out.
Mix in Flatbush.
That nigga Fredjo starting off the rip, boy. You know, I'm from 18. You know what I'm 18C? I like that, Fedro.
1245 Ocean Avenue.
Okay.
We had started the We Are Flatbush thing kind of a lot of people come from Flatbush, a lot of great things, a lot of great shows, whether it was reggae, whether it was hip hop, a lot of great energy. Give us a Flatbush story. Give us y'all thoughts on Flatbush for the people that know you and respect your thoughts and your wisdom. Just give us an idea of your vision of Flatbush.
Flatbush, man, it's like Kingston, Jamaica, man. You know what I'm saying?
With Jewish people though.
Hold up, Stick.
Especially by the junction side. Yeah.
Junction side, Stick.
That's our side, yeah.
On the junction side, but when you go over the other side, they ain't on that side, boy.
Nah, that's a rule boy what I deal with.
Touch me, I'm not cloud.
You know, growing up in Flatbush, there was a lot of West Indian, you know, roots there. You know what I'm saying? So we was, you know, growing up. Yo, here's a story about Flatbush. I'm like Flatbush is like, cause you got Bed-Stuy.
That's a fact.
You got Crown Heights.
Facts.
Flatbush is like kind of far away from everybody. It's like you gotta go. It's like up the way. You know what I'm saying? So it was like niggas had their own thing going on over there. You know what I'm saying? And it was. That's why I learned how to fight, man. I was fighting this Puerto Rican kid, man. I fight this Puerto Rican kid every day, man. My nigga Louis.
Louis.
This was like, yo, y'all niggas got a box. We used to box in the slip. It was like a box. This Puerto Rican dude used to hit hard, son. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
And,
hold up, Fredro. Cause you talking to us and like you skipping something. All right, you say you from 18th side. Sticky say you from Ocean. First things first. Did y'all know each other in Brooklyn before y'all went to Queens?
Nigga, we cousins.
Okay.
So
we didn't know that. Now we know. Y'all
so
cousins.
our moms was always like, all right, she live here, I'ma live here. You know,
okay.
I'ma live far enough where I can send that nigga over there to get $20 if I need it.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Strategic.
Like, go get that $20, nigga. I go to Aunt Harriet crib, you know what I'm saying? Yo, stick.
All right, so let me ask you another question. So we're gonna go back. Let's stay on Flatbush for a quick second. You from 18, he from Ocean.
Yeah.
What school did you go to, and what school did you go to, Stick?
I went to Huddy. I went to PS 152, and I went to Huddy.
Okay. Oh, you went to Huddy. Spectrum, where you went?
I went to 152, but I was about to go to Erasmus, and I was scared to death. They was like, yo, you got to go to Erasmus Hall.
Hall, boy, Hall.
About Erasmus, I was like, and then I moved to Queens. I was like, damn.
But wait, so where'd you guys move to in Queens though?
Hold
Jamaica,
Queens.
I'm not skipping. I'm asking for a reason. Where'd you move to the Queens? Cause y'all moved. Wait, y'all from like? Where y'all is the South Side, right?
We went right to South Side. We went from bad to bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, you talking about Erasmus?
It wasn't like we moved to Kew Gardens and shit.
Right.
Yeah, but when I moved, I went to Cybertron, DCEP school. Low life.
Woo. Yeah. Yo, Sticky, I heard you got your name. I heard you got your name because you was fucking with low lives. That's a fact?
Huh?
Is that a fact? I heard you got your name from fucking with low lives.
Listen, I used to fuck with them, but I never joined. I was never DCEP. I was never low life. That was just my niggas. You know what I mean? I was always me. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Sticky. Me and DCEP had a crazy war. All right, we had crazy wars. You know what I mean? Everybody in Flatbush know if you from Vanderveer, we don't get along with DCEP back in them days. That's like
I just got news from Prancer, from Ziggy.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
My guy.
My nigga Keto from Flatbush passed away.
Keto. Yeah, he just
passed away.
Yeah. Red Dawn.
Keto, I read that message today.
Wow.
Keto, if nobody know who Keto was, if you look at Throw Your Guns in the Air video, this is dude.
Keto.
He's dancing with a gun in his hand and Throw Your Guns video.
I never knew he was in y'all video. I never knew that. I knew he was in Mariah carrying her.
It's like a silhouette. You don't really see his face, but that's Keto. Keto was my little man.
Keto.
That was my guy, man.
My people, man.
That nigga gets busy. That nigga gets busy with the Prancer too.
He was going to the city, doing all the club. We was at all the clubs, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up.
This is what we want to talk to y'all about. Like, this is what I want to talk to y'all. Before I get there, I want to go back to Flatbush. And Sticky said something. He said he went to Huddy. All right. And I do my research, God. I do my research. And people say, when you used to go to Huddy, you used to dress real proper, nice. You know what I mean? And they say your favorite color was burgundy. Is this
who?
Well, burgundy.
I mean, this is what they told me. So I'm asking.
How's another human being going to say what another human being's favorite color is?
For 30 years ago.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking. And the other thing I got is my man Light Gumby. He said, "What up, Fuji from Ocean Ave?" Yeah. They all said, "What up to you?" They said the big homies. They lived in the building next door to you.
Ambrose and Sean.
Ambrose. All right. I was just about to say Ambrose. So I just got off the phone with Ambrose and Sean. That's
right.
You know what I mean? So they said to tell you, salute. You know what I mean? They remember you from back in the days, a little young nigga from the hood. You know
they had a group, Bushwhackers, right?
Bushwhackers. So you remember Bushwhackers video?
Yeah, now I don't remember the video, but I remember my nigga.
I was the guy with the eye in my mouth. I was the guy with the eye in my mouth.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Fredro.
Yeah.
Back to you on some Brooklyn shit. I heard that you say you went to 152, you was going to Erasmus. I went to Huddy now. Sonny about to ask you. When you went to Queens, right? Both of y'all, I'm asking y'all this question. When y'all left Brooklyn, did y'all take Flatbush with y'all to Queens? Meaning the Caribbean aspect.
Yeah.
What you mean? What you say?
No, the reason I say that because
why you
I
want to
hear Sticky rhyme, not every time, but like he would have like a bummer clap. I'm like, okay, where's he getting this from?
Throw your guns in the air.
So what the bomber clap boy?
Throw your guns in. It was what the Jamaicans did at the parties. Throw your guns in the air. That was our first single. A lot of people don't know. Even Sun C from Onyx was from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Just went to Queens, so the Onyx was really from Brooklyn. We just all lived in Queens. You know what I'm saying? Like we was all from Brooklyn.
So Sonny C is from Brooklyn too?
Yeah.
From
I read that too.
I know he's from with Bill Blast and them dudes.
He's from Gates and Passion.
So did this energy have a lot to do? Because I don't know. I mean, you guys know this. I'm all about giving dudes the props and the salute. Like y'all kind of started the fucking crazy shit in hip hop. You feel me? Like was that because you had the ill mix of Brooklyn and Queens, and it was just how niggas was moving? And was it that? Because I see you say your man Keto was with you in this video, and at this time obviously I was rocking Southside. So was it that? Was that the energy that we got?
I think you know that energy from the first Onyx album was just the whole energy in life, not just coming from Brooklyn. It was just the energy in life at the time, because pop at the time, you know, it was like East Coast was, the West Coast was killing it. You know, Dr. Dre and Snoop, they was murdering right before we came out. You know what I'm saying? They was popping. So East Coast needed something loud. We needed something that was gonna be like, yo, hold up, this is where hip hop started. We still the illest, you know. And with Jam Master Jay, we just put it all together. Jam Master Jay was from Hollis. You know, Run DMC, they always was shouting. Run DMC was always tears.
Right.
You know, and we came under that. We came under that school of hip hop. Def Jam, Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, Beastie Boys, Public Enemy. What is Onyx gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. I never thought about it like that. That's a fact. Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
But what I would like to know, what I really would like to know before y'all even got to Jam Master Jay, like you said, you knew Prancer, Keto. Y'all said hit up the clubs. I mean, I ain't even touch on the barbering thing. You know what I'm saying? When y'all was in this lifestyle as a barber, and y'all was like, into the club scene, what made y'all get into the rap scene? Because y'all was barbering, then y'all was into the club thing. What made y'all get into that?
I was always in the rap scene. Like, if people know me, Fredro, like just how I started in Baisley Park, rhyming in the park. You know what I'm saying? Supreme Team. They be having basketball games, drug dealers, all types of cars outside. And Grandmaster Vic was a DJ from Queens at the time. He was like the main DJ. He was letting me rock. I was rocking on the mic at 15, 16. So hip hop was always part of what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Cutting hair was just a way to survive without, you know what I'm saying, getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? It was a passion too. I was the illest barber in New York.
Word. Stop. I have to stop you. I have to
the
stop
whole
you.
New York, Brooklyn.
I have to stop you, Fred.
He's trying to say he nice too, bro. He nice.
I was nicer than any nigga in Knaps, and that was the illest barber in Brooklyn. I was
right. I mean, okay, hold up. I'm glad you said Knaps, because I'm about to go back to Sticky now. Because he cut here too in Flatbush too, and I heard Sticky used to cut on Flatbush and Glenwood and Split End, if I'm correct.
You know what? I don't even know the name of the place. You know what I mean?
Was it upstairs or downstairs? I could tell you.
Upstairs. There was two places.
Upstairs. See, one
was I think Jerry's and shit by like Franklin and President, and the other one was some shit upstairs. You know what I mean?
Right. He was on Glenwood. Right. So when he was cutting here,
that was right. That was on the junction though.
Right. It was on the junction.
Yeah.
You had barbers like Chad. You remember Chad? And Dexter from Trendsetters. You don't remember that?
I heard of Trendsetters for sure.
Like Dex used to work at Knapp's.
Yeah, Knapp's
used to work there.
My man Jamal, he was my OG. He worked in Queens with me. He was from Knapp's. He was doing all the designs at Knapp's. So when he came to Queens, I was showing him shit. He was like, "Yo, you different." I think I was doing all types of shit.
I just wanted to tell you that, man. I'm nice too. I'm just letting you know. I'm nice. If you want to battle me,
gotta stick together.
You want to battle me? I got one eye. I got one eye too.
Oh, you got one eye too?
I got one eye. Nigga, I pop my
that eye that you had in your mouth. That's one eye. Huh? The one eye is the eye that you had in your mouth.
Yeah, that's the eye I had in my mouth. I got shot in my eye in 91.
Yeah, I was
still getting busy with one eye.
My eye was fucked up from birth, nigga.
Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, we ain't gonna battle on the eyes now.
Battle on the eyes.
We ain't gonna battle on the eyes now. we didn't say what happened with the eyes. I'm just telling that man. He said he's the best.
But
I'm telling him I got one eye.
No, let me hold up. I'm thinking about it now. Son said he was one of the nicest. I knew you guys cut. I didn't know you was on it like that. But how you guys line up with broad heads there? I'm thinking y'all have the ill shadows and the ill. You know what I mean?
We went through all that. We, like you said, we was club kids. We was going to all the clubs, Sound Factory.
Everybody on this live got a bald head.
Going to the Muse. We was going all that shit. Like
Demararis, the Tunnel. Well, the Tunnel came later. You talking about the club in the early 90s.
You about to kill me.
The Tunnel was like, talk about early.
I'm on set right now.
Oh man, that's real. Boy, we
I'm shooting Flatbush. Misdemeanors doing the Flatbush show, my nigga.
Flatbush.
So why you ain't call me down there, Stick?
Yeah.
Why you ain't call me down there? I'm a Flatbush vet.
Cause you wouldn't be able to see it.
Oh shit! This nigga threw a dart at me.
Yo, let me ask y'all this, man.
Now. It's on now.
Let me ask fucking with you, my nigga.
It seemed like this shit happened with y'all like explosion almost, man. Like when did you realize like, oh shit, like this ain't just me rhyming in Bayview Park for Grandmaster Vic. This is some shit now. Like when did you realize that?
Like I said, we was running with Jam Master Jay, man. Once we met Jay, rest in peace to the God.
How y'all met Jay? How did y'all meet Jay?
We met Jay. We met Jay. You know how niggas say I'm gonna catch you in traffic?
Oh yes, I say that a lot.
We caught that nigga in a traffic jam. We caught him. He couldn't go nowhere. We was like, "What up?" Stepped right to him, like, "What up?" He was feeling like, "Yo, you dudes, y'all got something." You know what I'm saying? Like the first time we met Jay, we freestyle for him. We was blowing trees with him. It was just a connection. You know what I'm saying? We blow a lot of tree down that day.
I mean, describe Jam Master Jay, man, to the people. The great Jam Master.
Yeah,
Jay.
I was gonna ask that too.
Describe Jam Master Jay. I want to know cause he looked like he was the most realest dude in the world.
Even now, you don't ever hear nobody say anything bad about Jay. So he was like, he seemed like just a saint almost like.
Jay was cool, man. Like he was just a cool, like a big brother. Just everything about him was just everything hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Jay, he was just hip hop. So he was just he was what everybody wanted to be because he was already there. He was already a superstar. So Jay was cool though. You know what I mean? He was just like a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? Smoke mad weed, just regular nigga, regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Never gave you the impression that he was better than somebody. You know what I'm saying? He was always like, yo, what up? You know what I'm saying? Just that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Run was the superstar, D was the standoff. Just like he ain't really talking too much. And Jay was the people person. Jay was the dude mingling with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Jay was
I respect that. I mean, I wish I had a chance to meet that man. He's a legend. I mean,
type of nigga. He'll get out, give everybody a pound before he go in the store. He go get a Dutch. He'll get out, give everybody a pound. What up? What up? What up? Yo, that's Jay. Oh shit, what up? Jay just said what up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
shit. Yeah, Jay said what's up to you. You feel good like that.
Yeah.
So you said being around Jay is what you guys were around it, so you knew it was gonna be big. But I mean, Come on, bro, you being humble because like you guys was on some of the biggest tours. Like, as I'm researching y'all all over the fucking place. From
I was all
tours,
over.
classic tours in the '90s to classic shit over here. So you seen shit bigger than these tours while with Jay? I seen some shit, bro.
Yo, it was like you said, it was like an explosion, man. Like once the first single dropped, cause we was doing an album for like 2 years, bro. Working. You know what I'm saying? Just working and shit. Stop working, just
Tell the
working.
people that you're. Oh, hold up, Fedro. Tell these. I hope any artist is on here right now. Like, explain that. You saying you took 2 years to make an album. Some artists think it's just 2 weeks. So explain the process and what you had to do to get this 2 years.
I mean, first process with the first album was initially a single deal. You know what I'm saying? We had a single deal, the dope record. And he was like, "Yo, just make 6 more records." So we had an EP deal after that.
Make an EP deal.
So then,
wait, what Sticky said?
A single deal turned to an EP deal, which is 6 songs, and then the EP deal turned to an LP deal, which is a full-length album. You know what I mean? We had put like this. We had to prove ourselves again and again and again. They was just making us make the illest shit that we could possibly pull out of our fucking soul. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. I mean, they wanted to make sure it was solid work. That's what you basically saying.
Shit that will last 30 years.
At what point in that process did Stick and Move come about in that 2-year process?
Stick and Move was actually part of the songs we did from the original demos. Like Stick and Move is probably the only song from all the demos we recorded that made Back the Fuck Up album. You know what I'm saying? That was the set-off record. That was the birth of Sticky Fingers. That was the first time you heard him saying Sticky Fingers and the grimy style. We just kind of flipped that whole sound on that record. Cause that was that demo was different from every other demo we had because it was just being sticky on the demo. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean Sticky was being sticky? Sticky, what is he saying? Sticky being sticky. I want to hear Sticky.
No, what he said was it was just me and Sticky, meaning him and me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Cause Sticky wasn't in the group. Onyx was me. Rest in peace to Big DS.
I wanted to get to that.
That was Onyx. We had a deal at Profile Records. Sticky was still in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still in Brooklyn right now.
Tell them where you at, son.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But Stick and Move, the birth of the grimy style. That was the birth for everything.
I'm glad that you just mentioned grimy.
Yeah.
What was the grimy? Like, low down greeny and grind. Like, what's the grimy sound? What's the grimy sound?
Grimy is when you make your voice sound like you eating rocks, my nigga. Like, you want that shit to sound like just rough. You know what I'm saying?
Flip City.
Rough. Like this nigga voices, he wake up like that. You know what I'm saying?
It looks so.
Voice, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the attitude that we had. It's just a whole vibe of I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being poor. Tired of living. I'm tired of seeing crackheads. Tired of seeing niggas getting shot. Tired of police pulling me over. I'm tired of this shit. That was that whole album, basically. We just made the back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It was just growing up at that age, you know.
Look, but look at that. But look at what you just said now. It took y'all 2 years to make it. Yeah. And it's almost 20, matter of fact, it's 29 years since y'all released it.
Yeah. And that shit is still
29
right now,
years.
Fucking
so
certified
it's really 31 years. It's really 31. But
with the 2 years of work.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but look at that. 31 years later. And when y'all look back, that what y'all did to make it took y'all 2 years to make, the grimy style. Do y'all see a lot of people taking your styles from that era, what y'all created?
Yeah, I mean, a few niggas, I hear a lot of niggas on the radio to this day rhyming grimy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like who? Like who? Say it. Say who? Say it. Say it.
Like
somebody my damn self.
Like, oh man, I
always
shout to Vinny Paz. He just posted some shit about what Back the Fuck Up album meant to him. He rhymes grimy. You know what I'm saying? Like that influence, you can tell Vinny Paz that influence is there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that.
Yo, X got that growl too. DMX got that growl kind of.
Of course, DMX. He felt some of that. You know what I'm saying? And he took
yeah.
Definitely, you know, DMX. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the God.
Rest in peace to X.
You know, it's a lot of. I told Flea Lord, another dope artist. I was like, yo, you got that grimy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain niggas got that grimy shit. You know what I mean? But it's more than that though. What we brought to the game was slam, dance, mosh pits, all that shit. And niggas are still doing that.
Sonny, I know you want to ask that, Sonny.
It's authentic. Y'all brought the authenticity to it.
Like, you know, the Beastie Boys and Run DMC, they kind of vibe, but nobody came out with a record called Slam until we did with the video, niggas stage diving and all that. Like, we brought that to hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of shit did y'all see with that? Because I mean, y'all was on some rock star status shit.
Like,
and y'all was bringing that energy. Y'all was bringing that energy. Y'all wasn't bringing the backpack rap shit. Y'all was bringing, like you said, mosh pit, motherfuckers letting shots go on stage.
Before you even get to that, Sonny, just the thought of you rapping and you just go like this, jump backwards and thinking someone is going to grab you. Like, did anybody ever got dropped?
Oh, a lot of niggas got dropped.
Not me.
You never got dropped?
Nah.
Hell no, I never touched the floor, nigga. The floor is lava.
Yo, I saw an interview with Method Man recently, and Method Man is somebody I consider to be a dope performer, man. And he said, first thing he said was, yo, some of the wildest shows was Onyx, man. He's like, yo, the motherfuckers, he said people in their own crew wound up with black eyes, motherfuckers would be hurt. He said, yo, we loved it. He said they had that energy. I'm like, yeah, this is Meth saying this right now. Like, Meth, I see Meth swinging from ceiling and shit like that.
I see Meth swinging from cable.
And first thing he referenced was Onyx. First thing out of his mouth was Onyx.
No doubt, because Meth and Redman got one of the other shows in hip hop, and them niggas, I seen a nigga Method Man walk on.
Yeah, that Memphis crazy nigga walked out. Now I never did that one. He just walked on him straight up. He's tall as fuck too.
Straight up on niggas, and they was holding him.
Yeah, I see him do that.
That is crazy.
In fact, we coming out with a documentary, and it's called Mosh Pits and Hip Hop. You know, Slam. Mosh Pits and Hip Hop.
Listen, you can ask Red Math, Travis Scott, Uzi Vert. We the Slam Boy, motherfucker. We did it first.
So y'all name is Slam Boys? That's what y'all call yourself?
Yeah, definitely we the Slam Boys for sure.
I didn't realize that was the thing. Like, I knew y'all did it, but until doing research, I'm like, yeah, this is a thing where motherfuckers just leaping off stage and shit. That shit is ill.
We the Slam Boys, man. You know that.
Hold up. So, okay, who decided
first?
Be the first person to say
I'm going.
Jump into the crowd.
I'm going.
Who's the first?
Probably Sticky, definitely.
Yeah.
Sticky, do you remember this day? Do you remember this day?
For a show?
For a show when you jumped in the crowd like, I'm going to jump in this crowd.
I remember.
It was the day I wanted to fucking touch the crowd. When I was on stage. And be in the crowd and touch it.
And he just went for it and said, fuck it. A lot of these people.
No. With that being said, when y'all got y'all record deal and y'all got these records, huh? Oh yeah, when y'all got this record deal and y'all, you know what I mean, y'all got the Slam, y'all got Throw Your Gun, y'all about to hit on tour. Which was y'all first tour that y'all jumped on?
The Brand New. We was on tour with Brand Nubians, man. We was going,
Brand Nubians at Onyx?
Yo, word up. 2 minivans. They had a minivan.
Come on, tell me a story. Tell me a story that was crazy. Tell me a story that was crazy. Brand Nubian Onyx. Come on, Sticky. I need to hear something. I know you got a crazy one. Fredro, you got one. Come on, give me a crazy one. Come on, give me something.
He was tearing down every 7-Eleven on Highway 60.
Sticky, what you was getting at every 7-Eleven, man?
Man, yo.
My son was being sticky with
me. Wrecking it.
You taking every hot dog, pause. You taking every burgers and all that in there?
It all started with one 7-Eleven. You went there, and they was disrespectful or some shit. So we just trashed the place. And then that turned into a thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean really fucking 7-Eleven? No, that's crazy.
Turned into a thing.
So what was the I know another tour that y'all was on that I got a chance to witness one time. Survival of the Fittest tour.
Survival of the Illest.
Illest.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm dyslexic. My bad.
Hey, it's same shit. You know, that's Brooklyn.
It's a Brooklyn shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
How was that tour? I know that was one of the first really major tours that kind of opened the doors for tours again.
Yo, I got to go back to set, yo.
Oh, man, please. I'm sorry, Skip.
My niggas.
Tell Hassan Johnson, man, Hassan Weebay, tell him I said, what up?
Weebay.
It was an honor to have you on here,
yo.
Stick, man.
Yo, appreciate you, God. Appreciate you.
See that ball head.
Oh, shit.
Hello, what you said?
Yeah.
So how that tour was that y'all went on, Survival of the Fittest?
That tour was crazy, son. That tour was DMX, the whole Rough Riders, the whole Wu-Tang Clan, because Red and Meth put out an album, but the whole Wu was there with them niggas, and the Hit Squad, Eric Sherman, all of it. It was crazy, and Onyx. It was bro.
Everything seems lined up for y'all, man.
DMX was ripping it down every night. Oh, he was that dude, man, at that time. Cause at first it was like, all right, Onyx, DMX. One night Onyx will end the show, and then the next night DMX in the show. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But after a while, it was like, I was like, let DMX in the show. You know why? Cause I was smart. I was like, cause if we go after DMX, he gonna take all the energy from the crowd, and then when we go on stage, they gonna be tired. So I said, we gonna go on before DMX. We gonna take all the energy from the crowd, but we knew that he was the hottest dude at the time, and that they still would have energy for him. If it was the opposite, it would be different. So we said, you know what,
X, it was a smart move, chess move.
You could end the show, and he was killing shit. It was crazy. Red and Meth was killing shit. It was crazy.
Yo, you said you had got into bumped into Jay. That shit just seems divine. Like I saw somewhere where you had said you was went to like some Moesha audition. You was just blowing. Dude asked you to freestyle. You got the joint.
Yeah.
Right. But then I'm like, okay. Then I think I said we gonna look, see how much movies my son is in. I think a clock is. I think all these shit off the top of my head. Yo, my dude, the shit was like 50 something long. I'm like, as a fan, I was hurt. Like, yo, what the fuck? All of these movies every fucking year. How did the auditions get better, or did you just have to go in there and just do you smooth like that?
It was
challenge at. Like, what was the challenge at for you?
Nothing came easy. It was all, going to auditions just like everybody else. But at the time, it was just like the boy was hot. You know what I'm saying? I just had this, had that shit. So if they needed they need a character from the street, and I'm easy to work with. I'm cool. The agents, the casting agents knew who I was, and there was never no problems on the set. Wilding out.
Only in the streets. Only in the streets, not on set. This is the street.
Responsible. You know what I'm saying? That goes a lot too. Not just being a good actor, but you got to be a responsible person. They can't be like, yo, you gonna get the part, and then next thing you know, you in jail or some stupid shit.
Right.
Play the low key with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay out the way.
Right. Now you can tell though, because the success is there, the longevity is there. I mean, TV shows, production. You know, you said nothing came easy, but you know, it seemed like it was just divine, bro. Like it all just lined up.
Man, it seems like a lot of things came easy, bro.
Nah, nothing comes easy.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it came easy. It just looked like it came easy.
Nothing comes easy, man. It's hard work. Even to this day, like we got a new album, 1993. You know what I'm saying? That just came out. We still working, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep working. You gotta keep working. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
How do you keep that energy? Go ahead, Pop.
No, I'm gonna ask. No, continue.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna get to the drink.
All right. There's another thing. I'm jumping off of what he was saying. Not what he said. I want to ask you another. I'm gonna jump off of that topic.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna name some names. I'm gonna name some names, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing that comes to your head, I want you to spit it out. You know what I'm saying? And how you feel about it. How you feel about that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. I got 3 names. Right.
Right.
I got some names.
Suge Knight.
First thing that comes to my mind, Suge Knight.
I mean, I want to see what you're going to say.
I got a couple of
my mind, Suge Knight, Death Row.
Death Row?
So, I got one.
Did Suge Knight want to sign you to Death Row? Was that true?
Yeah, nah, he threw it out there. You know, he probably was bullshitting, but
I got one for you.
He put it
Dollar
out.
Vans in Queens or Dollar Vans in Flatbush?
Woo.
See, they both was heavy in the streets.
The Dollar Vans in Flatbush is Jamaicans, and the Dollar Vans in Queens is the Africans.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
There you go.
Wow, I never knew that.
But guess what? They both cost $1.
Not no more.
Yeah, not no more, but yeah.
Yeah, back in
$2 now.
How much is it now?
$2.
Oh shit went up.
$2, man. It's $2 now.
Might be $3.
It's still called a dollar van, but it's $2.
It might be $3 now with this gas prices.
But I'm asking you another name.
Okay.
Keith Murray.
My nigga.
That's your nigga, man. What happened at the battle, man? What happened at the battle?
It's just like I had to do my thing at the battle because I was up against one of the illest lyricists in the game. You know, Keith Murray is even before that. Keith Murray, like we would be on 125th. This nigga be standing on top of the fucking Lexus with Timberland boots on. Like that's my nigga. Like real shit. Like fuck all the rap shit. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same as LeBron playing Melo. You know, or LeBron playing Chris Paul. That they niggas, but they gotta go at each other. So when it came to the battle, I just had to do what I had to do, and you know, the chips landed on my favor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I respect that.
It could have went either way. It was just my night.
I got another one for you too. I know you've been around a lot of people. Like I heard you say it before. You like the Forrest Gump of the industry, kind of. Give me somebody that's one of the best female MCs that you've been around, or in a cipher with, or over time in the studio with. I think female MCs are kind of underrated.
Female MCs, one of the best female MCs I've been around. Yo, we used to be. You remember Champ MC from the Bronx?
Remember that name? I don't remember no work from her.
MC, she's female MC. She used to be running with us back in the days, man. She was ill. She was from Beatamore Projects in the Bronx. She used to be at the crib with us and all that. Champ MC. So I definitely got to give it up to her because she was around too. She was with me. Adolf the Assassin was around at the time. DL, my nigga DL from Lead Mob, he was around at the time. Champ was around. Black Child from Murder Inc. was around at the time. Like they was around. You know what I'm saying? That was Champ MC from back in the day. So niggas do your homework on Champ MC.
Yeah, I'm about to look that up my damn self.
Yeah. I got one more for you. Cannabis.
Ill nigga. Cannabis battle X1 at the tunnel. That shit was.
Battle who?
We don't
X1?
have.
Rest in peace, X1.
To preserve the shit that went down when we was. Yo, a lot of shit went down that just. There was no recordings of it. There was no.
I was about to say, at the tunnel on stage?
No, outside the tunnel.
Oh, yeah, outside.
Wow.
Yeah, usually I go outside.
In the dark, across the street, cannabis.
How many niggas you say was out there that night? That sounded like a cypher with like 1,000 niggas.
Nah, it wasn't really like that because my man Green Eyes brought the nigga to the tunnel. My nigga Green Eyes was like, yo, I got this nigga named Cannabis. I was like, bring the nigga up to the tunnel. We at the tunnel, nigga Sunday. Bring the nigga up here. He came up there with the nigga. We came out the tunnel. We went across the street, away from the line and all that. We was like on West Side Highway, like in the dark and shit. Me, Sticky, Cannabis, Green Eyes, Adolf the Assassin, rest in peace to X1, probably a couple of other niggas, and it got crazy. And X1, if niggas know X1, he was one of the nicest niggas, man.
Yeah, X1 was nice. X1 was nice. Sticky so-called brother.
So Cannabis gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? Gave it to him. Gave it to him.
Cannabis was nice.
So that was crazy that I saw X1 actually, you know, run into a brick wall that night. He's an ill nigga. Just leave it like that.
All right. Okay.
And that nigga went to the fucking army. Who does that? He's an ill. That's an ill nigga, man.
Oh, word?
I want to ask you. I'm going to ask you this one too. I'm going to go back to a tour. I heard something about. What was the problem? Let me ask you straight up. What was the problem why ONYX wasn't on the Hard Knock Life tour? What was the issue?
There was no issue. We was just not in the mix like that with them. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It wasn't. There was never a problem.
Okay.
It seemed like it would make sense for y'all to be there.
No, I'm gonna keep it.
Or was it a problem with Def Jam?
No, nah. This is what happened. When Jay-Z got to the label, we was on our way out. We already did 3 albums with Def Jam. You know, it's time for the new niggas to come in. We understand that's how business is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't sign no long contract with Def Jam. It was a one-off. Did another album, signed another one. It wasn't like we had a 10-album deal like fucking LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Jay got cut from Def Jam. So if Jay leaving Def Jam, we leaving Def Jam.
Wait, hold up. You said Jay-Z got cut from Def Jam?
No, Jam Master Jay.
Oh,
Jam Master Jay. Yeah.
Jay Records got cut from Def Jam, so we was on JMJ Records. So we went with Jay, and while we was getting off the label, Rockefeller was coming in the label. Okay. I remember we walking in the hallways, they walking past us, we walking past them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was. All right.
Was there any tension? The way you making it sound like y'all had tension.
Nah, niggas was rich. What tension? Like we was.
I'm just asking, bro.
Nigga, I probably just got a facet doing clockers. There was no tension. It was all love. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no problems. Like them niggas. One thing about hip hop in the 90s, niggas gave it up for other niggas. There was no hating really. Like everybody was doing their thing.
Especially in New York.
Doing their thing. You know, naughty by nature. Everybody, it was like niggas was doing their thing. It wasn't no hating. Because everybody was eating. You gotta think about it. When Jay-Z got a Def Jam, he was just getting to where we was already at already. We was already platinum already.
Right.
So why would we hate on somebody coming in when they not even gold?
Right.
You know, so
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying.
That's it was before
anybody listening, that's not even a shot. He just saying what was going on.
At the time, of course.
They was high at the moment.
We came out in 93. They came out in 90, what, 8?
Yeah.
There's a 5-year difference So how can we hate on somebody coming in the building when we already trashed the building already? Like, we know what it was. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. Speaking of, you said y'all was already rich. As creators, right? This is a question about compensation, just in the industry as a whole. You've been around everywhere, different industries. As creators, what would you say is the most fairly compensated industry? Is it record sales? Is it streaming? Is it TV compensation? Is it movie compensation? What's the most fair to like the artist, compensation wise? Was it hard copy sales? Is it like a movie deal? Is it a TV deal? Like, what's the most fair?
Fair? There's no life.
There's no fair. Life fair. Yeah, I don't want to use the word fair. I'm saying fair for lack of a better term. I mean, that's best for the artist. That's somebody that's been in all of the industries.
Put like this: it's publishing, record sales, stream. It's all together. You know what I'm saying? It's all together. It's like when you go get a plate of soul food, you just don't go get fried chicken. You get the fried chicken. That's your streaming. You get the macaroni and cheese. That's your fucking your vinyl sales. Your tour, everything goes together. Touring, merchandise, the whole shit. Like, but nothing is fair in life.
You get what you negotiate. You get what you negotiate.
Now that you can put your own records out, it's a little bit more fair. But still, the streaming, they're not paying like they're supposed to pay. You just gotta, do your thing and control your masters, and control your masters, because 30 years later you can still be here. You don't think like that when you making music at the time. You don't think 30 years later. But now, like you said, we've been in the game 30 years, and after 30 years, you can start going into negotiations with your record label about getting your masters back. So that's where we at with it right now. We're about to start going into, negotiations to get our masters back from Def Jam. This is the rewards that you get when you survive 30 years in the game. You get what's really supposed to be yours. It's gonna be a
93 project.
You know what I'm saying?
This 1993 project that you said, you mentioned something that's about the 1993 project.
Yeah.
What's that? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, we dropped 1993 album. It's crazy. We got a couple of singles out there. Producers playing with before, the war in Russia and all that. It's just crazy that the producers from Ukraine. So, but this album, when he sent me those beats, when the producer started, when he sent me, I was like, this just sounds like 1993. So
he's from the Ukraine?
He's from Ukraine.
Where he's from?
Straight up. He did
the
whole album. The album sounds like straight from 93. We did the album in 12 hours, my nigga. 12 hours. We just went crazy in the studio. Man,
How many songs?
13.
You did it over there in the Ukraine?
Nah, hell no. We did that shit in LA. I ain't going over there.
He did it.
Yo, man, I gotta make a move. I got the boys is acting restless right now. Them niggas is wilding right now. They tearing the
Nah, do your thing, man. Yo, we appreciate your time, man. Flatbush appreciate you, man. We always proud of you, bro.
Before we leave, I just want to say, May 14th, we gonna
I was just about to ask you that.
The versus battle with Cypress Hills. This is the
crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
Biggest versus, because they got the boxing with it too. Holyfield's gonna be there. Vargas and his family are gonna be there. I think Vargas' son is gonna be fighting.
I wouldn't lose my mind that night.
Onyx against Cypress Hills, May 14th at the LA Forum. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in.
We all Flatbush will be tapping in.
We need the whole East Coast, because we gonna be in LA. Them niggas from LA. We need all the East Coast.
Nah, you gonna be throwing their guns in the air, bro.
Throw your gun.
Fire flames up. Let these niggas know. I said them niggas might take LA, but we gonna take the world.
That's a fact. So, that's a fact.
Yeah, man. Before we leave, I just want to say peace to Flatbush.
Thank you, Fredro. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Tell your boy Sticky too. Thank you. Yo, thank you, man. I want to ask you more, but you gotta go, man. You lucky.
Yo, before we leave, shout to my niggas Ricky Bats, Hard Luck, Jiggity, My Song. We got some hot records I'm producing. A joint called Every Day, a joint called Mad Shots, And shout to my nigga Rashid Scott. We got a banger for the ladies. I'm gonna leave it at that. Holla.
Salute.
Yo, appreciate you, bro.
Salute, man.
One.
We are Flatbush.